Hey pups, Pup here, Puppy Ninja, and this is a little bit more of a serious video. And this video idea popped into my head after I watched, well, it took a little time for me to get this idea. But recently, one of my favorite YouTubers, Pewdiepies, made a video about forced positivity on YouTube. And I think it's real. People pretend to be happy for their videos. And I may not pretend to be happy for my videos as much because I'm always usually in a great mood for my videos. Because I'm like, oh, I'm going to record today. It's going to be great. I'm going to have so much fun. When really I'm just sitting here in a chair talking to you guys. I'm working on getting gameplays and everything up. I think I may just need to get some actual recording equipment because all the apps I've tried getting, they just don't work. If you have an idea for an app that may work on a laptop, because it's a laptop HP notebook. So if you have any ideas for that, put them in the comments below because that'd really help and speed along the process of it. Because I got this app and it looked like it worked, but then it wouldn't let me see the videos, and then it didn't record all that I wanted it to, or it's really dumb. So I had an itch on the back of my back. And yeah, getting off topic. So if you don't know Pewdiepies, I'll leave his channel link in the description below so you can go check him out. And I'll leave the link to his video in the description below because I know some of you who haven't seen it might want to see it just in case, just to know what I'm talking about. It might be actually a good idea to go watch the video and then come back here and watch my video on it. But the idea of it didn't really click in my mind right away. Like just pretending to be happy, at first I didn't see anything wrong with it. But then as I thought about it, I realized that I do that in my daily life. If you ask any of the people who know me in person and know me in real life, they will they will tell you, I am a very happy and enjoyable person to be around just because I'm never that upset or anything. I'm usually very happy. But that is a facade, if you will. I don't even know if that's the correct term, or act that I put on. I pretend to be happy because I care more about my friends' feelings and how they're feeling at any given time than I am about myself. Maybe that can be my New Year's resolution. I know it's kind of late to be coming up with this, but trying to be more open about my feelings, and this is probably a great way to start with it. And if my voice sounds a little cracky or thick, I think is the word people would use for this, it is because the video that Pewds made after I actually understood it and thought about it, it hit me pretty hard because it explains who I am in real life. And I know some of my subscribers are my real life friends and actually know me in real life, and some of you have even talked to me on a daily basis. When you see this video, I know I just said that I'm trying to be more open with my feelings, but let me come to you, please. Don't come to me asking about the video because I will just instantly turn you down on talking about this. And I know it's weird because they're going to see it and they're going to watch it and everything. And so they're going to want to talk to me about it. But let me come to you first. Because if I come to you about this, you know I'm comfortable with you to talk about it. And I just don't want anything to happen because I know when people try to talk to me about how I feel, I get very irritated. And I get a bit of an attitude, so my friends will tell you that. So an idea that I came up with is that, and it's all based around this. Oh, and another thing about it was the whole reason I came up with this idea was another YouTuber that I watched, Robert IDK. Well, I'm not subbed to him, which I probably really should be because I do like his content, but it takes me a while to actually want to sub to someone. So Robert, if you happen to see this, I'm probably gonna end up subbing to you because I like some of your videos. I'll leave his channel link in the description below as well. And I came up with an idea. So we always wake up to those things where we feel we just don't want to get out of bed in the morning. We just want to stay there and never leave it again because we are emotionally drained and we just don't want to leave. I came up with this idea. And for this idea, you're going to need a jar. And here, my index cards. And you're going to need some index cards of your amount of your choosing. I have a small jar, so I have a small amount. And a pen. And what you're going to need to do is that you're going to take your pen and you're going to take your index card, a card or cards if you want to write it on multiple for some reason, and you're going to write a message to yourself. Simple, it can be a corny thing or whatever, cheesy. And what you're going to do is here's my message. People always tell me that I have a nice smile, so I wrote this down. I'm going to fold it up nice and small because I have a small jar and I want to put a lot in here so I'm not eating the same thing over and over again. Pop it in your jar. And so that if you feel emotionally drained and you just want to, and set this away from your bed so you can't stay in bed and do this, get up and take out one of these notes, open it, and read it. And the notes should say something nice and want to make you at least smirk. And I know people associate smirking with bad things, but I know that if I don't want a full-fledged smile, I'll have a little small smile. And then you put it back in your jar, and if you don't have many in your jar, because you might want to have some spaces room, you're going to shake it up so you can mix them around and take another one. Yeah, so I'll be right back. I'm going to get the finished product done, and I'll show you it, and I'll talk more about this in a minute. Be right back. Okay, I'm back now from doing my job thingy. I'm not really good at writing little messages for myself because I don't really think like that half the time. But here's my jar. It's full of amazing little things for myself, and on top it says, I don't know if you can read it, pick one if needed. So if you need one, you'll screw off the top and you'll grab one and you'll read it. And I'm going to leave all the links down below for you guys. Now back to the topic at hand, and I know you guys are probably tired of me talking about this because I'm usually happy and bright and everything. But it's a topic that is not really that well known. And basically what it is see, some people would think that if you act happy but inside you're feeling down on yourself or anything, that they're going to instantly jump, oh, this person must be depressed then. You got to take him to a therapist and get him on some medication or something, because it's not really society's way to be anything less than happy. I think that is absolutely really true in this society, especially when it comes to everything, to just, doing whatever you're doing. And I know this is especially hard for teens like myself and like my friends, because we're trying to figure out who we are in this world, in this great big world, and what we're going to do with our lives. And on top of it, we have all this other stuff that's coming at us from left and right and just won't stop unless we're asleep. Sometimes it doesn't even stop there. Like, things will wake you up so that you have to deal with them. And so it's especially hard for teens to deal with this. And I'm not saying it's not just hard for teens, it's hard for everybody. And it's really hard for me to talk about this. And if you don't know the person well enough, then you're not going to know what to talk to them about or what to do to make it all better. Because, to be honest, there's nothing you can do to make it all better. You can either go the expensive way and just buy them all these new toys and gadgets and try to make them feel better because, ooh, you just got a new laptop or new headphones or a new phone. You gotta be happy about that. That's not gonna make it better because as soon as they get over the excitement about a new laptop or phone, instantly they're gonna go back to how they were. If you're ever feeling anything sad, I really do recommend you go and you talk to somebody. Your parents, but if you can't talk to them, talk to a family friend that you're close with. I know I'm really close with a couple of my cousins, so if I couldn't go to my parents, I'd go to them. Or your friends. If your friends are understanding enough, which they should be if they're your friends, go to them and talk to them about this because, it may work. And this video is really long, but I think I talked about Robert IDK, and he made a video talking about Pewd's video. If you want to see that, I'll link it down below. And that's basically everything that I wanted to say. Don't forget to make your little positivity charts. And if you see that black spot on my finger, I got a blood blister, I think it's called, this morning. It's no big deal. It's fine. I'll take care of it later. Just remember that I'm here, and I don't care if you live on the other side of the world or you're my next door neighbor, which I have no kid next door neighbors, basically. I love you. You're wonderful. And what happened in the past is in the past. Don't dwell on all the mistakes you've made. Think about everything that is good today. And if you ever find yourself, like I said, feeling upset, go get this jar and just get a little pick-me-up. This is, something that's really emotional for me to talk about. Stay stinky, my pups.